Hi, I'm Sam here with the Homestead Box once more, and we are about to tackle our first project from our intro box. Today we're going to take a look at restoring our old trusty field hoe. It's been a hard season on this guy. As you can see, left it out in the weather. It's not looking very good, but we're going to restore that edge and see what we can do with it. Now, as you can see, my hoe did not have a good season outside, and what I want you to kind of take a look at is this clear coat. We're going to take all that off using our sanding sponge. So I just wanted to go over, see, we got some rust, real nasty. So for this project, you're going to need your Lansky puck, your Sunnyside boiled linseed oil, your sanding sponge, some shop towels, and your farmer's file right here. So we just want to take our hoe handle and our sanding sponge and knock down any of the rough spots. Get that shiny varnish coat off. Many long handled tools come with varnished or shellacked handle. That's mainly for storage purposes from the manufacturer. It really causes a lot of hand wear and a lot of blisters during use. Now, I bought this hoe mid-season during my growing season, and it went right to work, and I never really slowed down enough to take care of the handle like I should have. So you're going to see some gray UV damage to the handle. Let's just know that that's a bad thing. So we want to take our sanding sponge and take all the rough spots and finish off the handle just to get it back down to bare wood. Take some just shop towels, whatever you got laying around, and just get all the sanding dust off your handle. While you're at it, just go ahead and knock any dirt and debris off the head as well. Okay. So now let's move on to the head itself. I've got some active rust here on the blade and the head. So I'm just going to knock that off with my sanding sponge as well. So when you're sharpening a hoe, you want to use your file, and you want to move in this direction only, sharpen into. That's why I'm wearing a glove, so if I accidentally hit the edge, I've got a little bit of protection. And never drag the file back, just this way. Never back, just this way. So you should start to see bright metal show up at the edge. Kind of follows on this one's easy because I've got this nice big, I'm going to get an angle for it, this nice big bevel to follow, so it's not going to be too hard to follow. So I'm just going to work this until I see file marks all along that edge, bright new shiny metal. Work all the way down. Once I got new metal, new bright metal showing along that edge, I'm going to start feeling this back edge for a burr. And you'll be able to feel it with your finger or fingernail. I'm already feeling it there. So your fingernails will catch on it. So that's feeling pretty good. All right. Now for a hoe, that's probably good. If you want, you can take your Lansky puck and just keep with that bevel and take those file marks out. And then from the coarse side, you go to the finer side. You can tell the difference in the sound it makes. Yeah. So the idea of any sharpening, and I'll say this in other videos, is that you're replacing, you're always polishing out coarser, more coarse marks made from a tool like a file, and then you're polishing those out with a more coarse grit stone, and then you'll polish those out with a finer grit stone, and finer and finer and finer and finer, till the most ultimate sharp things will have a mirror polish edge. And that's when you get into honing with a stripe. So we're just going to use our fine edge to touch this up, but really file sharp is sharp enough for a hoe. Alright, and then for the final kind of touch on this hoe, we're going to take our fine sharpening stone and we're just going to take it a few times across there, take that burr off the back edge, and that's going to be one sharp field hoe there. Whew. Now that we have all the abrasive work done to our surfaces, the final step is just to oil everything up to put a protective coat on it. We're going to start with our boiled linseed oil. Oop. I'm going to take a clean cloth. You can wear gloves if you want. Get some on there. Show y'all how I'm doing this. And just wipe it with the grain. Make sure you get a good coat all over. Alright, put a nice light even coat on there. I'm going to let this dry for 24 hours and I'm going to come back and hit it with another coat, and then over the next couple of days I'm just going to keep hitting it again and again until I get about 5 coats on there. And then every 6 months I'm going to hit it with another 2 or so coats. As far as the head goes, I'm just going to use a little bit of light mineral oil on a different clean rag. You can use boiled linseed oil for the metal parts as well. That's just a personal preference. we're gonna get our mineral oil on there. We're just gonna wipe down the metal parts. Be careful on this edge, it's very sharp. Just put a light coat, you don't want it running everywhere. That's going to protect your tools from more rust. So that's how you're going to take care of your hoe. This put it up in a dry place until you're ready to use it. And the more you use it, it shouldn't rust up, especially hoes and shovels. If you use it, the dirt itself will abrade the rust off the shovel. But if you find yourself you just use it, oil it up before you put it up. Just keep an oily rag with some mineral oil on it, and especially the metal parts, just give it a quick wipe down before you put it up in a dry storage area. I want to thank you guys for watching our instructional video on how to maintain your long handle tools. If you guys have any questions, just put them in the comments below. We'll be glad to answer those. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you don't remember any of the steps here and you don't feel like watching the video again, you can go over to our blog. I'll put a link in the description below, and I'll have all the steps I went through today and which of the materials out of your box that you'll need for this project. Again, I'm Sam with the Homestead Box, and thanks for watching.